So I wanted to share some more pens with you guys today. These are fairly new to me. They're actually fairly new on the market. These are the LePen Flex Brush pens. They're made by Marvy. Their price point is like a little less than $2, sometimes $1.50, depending on where you're shopping. And I really love them. So just to take a quick peek at them, they are a smaller pen. Think it's like pencil sized, so not a huge barrel, not like a marker, just a smaller one. And it's a small nib here. It's a flexible nib. It's a little bit rubberized, so they're a little tougher, which for me, especially as a lefty, since I push instead of pull, helps with the durability of them. The bummer is because they're new, they only come in 12 colors, and I would totally love to have more. These are one of my new favorite pens. I kind of love everything about them, so I thought I'd do a little bit of swatching and then show you some other things that you can do with them. So I'm going to use, this is White Lines paper. It's a grid paper you can instantly digitize if you download the White Lines app. And we'll scoot over here. So, and they're front-sided and back-sided. Because there's only 12 colors, I'm not going to swatch my color names per se. I'm just going to write my practice word. And for those of you that don't know, my practice word is Alabama. Don't know why, just really love writing the word Alabama. So I'm going to go through it with all 12 colors. So here we go. So there they are. It's really hard to write the same word over and over again to make it look consistent. But the other thing I really like about these pens is, well, because there's a few colors, I don't necessarily worry so much about swatching and knowing which pen is which, because it's pretty clear which one is which. But I also like that they're named like dark gray or blue or magenta. I cannot stand it when pens are like electric watermelon toenails. Like, who knows what color that is? So this, to me, is really helpful. You can see that the nib is small. It's very similar in size to like the Tombow Feud pen. It's similar. It's somewhere between the soft and the hard nib. It's definitely not as hard as the hard, but it's not as soft as the soft. That's not very helpful. But the rubberized tip gives you a little bit more support. And it has a little bit more oomph to it, so you do have to push a little bit harder. So these are the pens. I haven't done a ton of blending with them, just their smaller size. I don't love to blend with small pens. I think it gets messy really fast. But I did try dipping them in watercolor, so I want to show you that. Let's take this out of the way. No, let's put it over here. Okay. So this is just like a scrap of mixed media paper. It's thick like watercolor paper, but it's really smooth. It's great for your pens. So I totally did this on a whim. Didn't think I would get much, and I was super impressed with this. So I'm using my Ecoline by Royal Talons liquid watercolor. This is number 508. It's one of my darker colors. It's kind of a dark navy tealish color. It's a great kind of all-purpose. So it's good for lighter pens that you want to blend with. Obviously, if you put the black in here, you're not going to see much. But it's great for some other things. So we will go ahead and open it up. There we go. You can see it's got such a pretty blue color. So what all you're going to do is just, let's pop the bubble, just dip the end of your pen right in here and start writing. So I'm going to scoot that out of my way so I don't knock it over, because I will say a bad word. All right, let's see. What should we write? I love doing this with addressing envelopes, so let's address an envelope. Mr. and Mrs. Bing. We'll invite Monica and Chandler somewhere. These pens do dry pretty fast, and the paper really kind of helps stick it up. So you can see it has a beautiful ombre. It starts as a kind of a light gray, or I'm sorry, a lighter blue, and it ends up almost like a dolphin gray. Just love it. 17, I don't know, Ocean Ave. Let's see. Friends. Well, and we'll just get a little more color on here. New York, I made that up. 10011. Okay. So, and when you're done with them, all you're going to do is just rub the pen, make sure it's running its original color. That I love. I just think it's so pretty. So we'll give another one a try. Let's go magenta. Let's see. And we'll do a little alphabet practice here. All right. So your alphabet does not have to be boring. It can be awesome and ombre. A, B, C. It'd be really embarrassing if I missed a letter here. G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Come back in here and cross the T. I released a worksheet once where I forgot to cross the T. Oops. But look at, I mean, that's obviously 26 letters. But you can see a huge difference, and it's just this beautiful gradual change. And again, just want to run it until it's back to its original color over here. Whoopsies. Let's see, I had tried one other one. Let's see, what color was it? I think it was this teal. Let's see. Yeah, and I don't think it had much of it's a subtle difference if you're looking for it. So let's see. My little magnet over here says everything's possible. We'll go with that. Every thing is possible. And again, with this one, you don't get a huge change because your original color is so close, but you know, a little small difference, very subtle. So they are great for that. Like I said, I think they hold up well. I've had nothing fray, which is very unusual for me. Usually things fray from the get-go. I'll put the lid back on here before this spills. So I think they are an incredible all-purpose pen. I have only seen them you can buy them obviously directly from Marvy. And then Paper and Ink Arts in Nashville carries them. That's where I got these. They were at Penner's Conference in Atlanta, and so when they had them at their booth, I bought them all because I love them. But they're a super great price, and it's kind of a great versatile pen. Also, because it doesn't fray, that means it's great for doing things like addressing, invitations, or sending out happy mail if that's something you do on the regular, because they're going to stand up to kind of the wear and tear that you're going to have. So I hope this is helpful. There's more information linked in my blog post below. So I hope you guys enjoy your lettering. I would love to see what you create. Thanks.